Hi, everybody. How are you today? How's everybody doing? Come on in and say hi. We all need this right now. Just waiting to see if people can get in here. I'm doing this right. It's been a while. I'm having issues. It's asking me. Yes. We're all having issues. Hello, everyone. Say hello. Tell me where you're from. Let me go on Instagram and just tell everybody that we're going live. I don't even think that this is on. Is anyone on here? Okay. I'm going to sign off of here and see if I can get back on. Hi, you found me. So sorry. I have two of them going, I think. Did you have a hard time, Lise? Oh, okay. But you got on here okay? There weren't like two lives? I can't tell. This is so new to me. Okay, so you went to my main page and it only had one live. You didn't see either one. Okay, well, maybe that's why we're the only ones here. Because now I'm not even seeing it on here. Because it still says upcoming. This is not. I've come. I'm here. It says they're waiting for me. Can you sign out or go back in and come back out and tell me what you see? And if you can't get back on, go on DM me. Hey, hi. Okay, people are making their way. Hi, guys. Yay. Heather, did you have a hard time getting on? I feel like it still says that it's upcoming on my phone. I don't know if I did this right. Let me close the app and open it back up. Oh, it says live. Okay. We're live. The three of us. Hi, guys. You didn't get a notification. And you did get a notification. Okay. Let me just go on Instagram and just do a last hurrah and see if we can get people. Hi, everybody. Join us live on YouTube right now. We're going to forget about the world and chat all things beauty. Come on over to my channel, Michelle Bernstein Beauty. See you guys soon. Bye. Okay. It won't even let me share that because I didn't talk for a minute. Oh my gosh, you guys. This is like beyond embarrassing. Let's just try this one more time. Hi, everybody. We are live on my YouTube channel right now. We're going to leave all of the stress of the world behind and hang out and talk about all things beauty. I have missed seeing you guys. I would love for you to come on over to YouTube. We're going to hang out, have a little coffee, maybe a mimosa. Head on over to my YouTube channel. That's where we're at Michelle Bernstein Beauty. Come on over. I apparently have to talk for a whole minute in order for this video to go up. So I'm putting it here. Hi guys, we're going to be on YouTube. So if you could like switch over, I have a live going over here right now. I'm just trying to get everybody over. Thank you. Hi. Yeah. All right. I think we've been a whole minute now. I'm going to switch everybody over. I am embarrassed, Lisa. This is crazy. All right, guys, come on over. I think I've spoken for a whole minute and it'll save it. Hi, we are live over on YouTube. That's where we're going to be at Michelle Bernstein Beauty. Come on over. We had a little technical difficulties, but we're okay now. Come on by. For whatever that was worth. Who even knows? All right, guys, how are you guys doing? How is your stress level? Mine's at about a 12. Oh, that coffee's hot. I don't know, Lise. Stress level 12 out of 10. I hear you. I hear you. I'm doing the best that I can to not watch any news on the weekends anymore because I'm just finding that it comes through in my Instagram, but I'm not taking in huge amounts of it. I just kind of don't want to know right now what's going on. Give us the deets on. I'm going to be sharing all of my Sephora stuff, and we're going to talk about how I'm using what I have since we're all going to need to spend a whole lot less money. It does mess with your peace, doesn't it, Lise? It is just, it's new level this week. It's been a rough time, I think, for everybody. Heather, how are you doing? So I want to tell you guys why I took a little break from YouTube and just kind of went over to Instagram and started posting over there. I kind of fell out of love with what was happening in the beauty space. Hi, Felice. I know. It's really hard, Heather. It's really hard. I just got kind of overwhelmed with the same stuff coming out. I felt like there was no innovation. I felt like they were throwing products at us left and right. Nothing was different, but everybody felt like they had to buy it. And I just wanted to get out of the whole rat race. Hi, Felice. How are you? So I took a step back and I haven't filmed in months. I've kept up on Instagram and I know what all of the new products are, but I've really reduced my own spending and kind of got to the point where people who post the new things, and there are some great people that do. I mean, Rebecca is a wonderful friend of mine, Not Fit for Pimp Beauty. She does a great job with new releases and manages to get them super fast. And I love watching people like Lexi Zhang. She does the best job of just drilling down on every product and showing you a million swatches on her arm. And I just couldn't keep up. I couldn't get the products fast enough. And if you didn't get them up fast enough, then nobody wanted to watch your video. And it just turned into like this spending nightmare. Heather, I hear you. I am shopping so much less at Sephora right now and had kind of a hard time putting my list together for the sale because so much of the stuff that I have here is not there anymore. It's crazy. You called her Sarah. Who's Sarah? I don't understand, Heather. Who's Sarah? You're talking about Sarah Creel? Oh, Rebecca. Yes. Okay. So I feel like we all have people that we watch for those new releases. And I watch too. And I follow Amit Beauty Talk just constantly to find new releases. I follow Makeup on Your Radar. I get information from people who are in Europe. I know Rebecca and Lexi are so great. But you know what? I just feel like there's a different place for me. I'm older, hopefully wiser. I'm not really sure. But I do know what I like and I do know what I don't like. And I don't want to shop anymore blindly, like just buying things. I want to take what I know and apply it to all of this new stuff that's coming out and make decisions about what I want to buy based on what I have, what I need, what I still have to buy, because I have been finding that I would really like for my money to go to skincare. And so that's like a huge chunk, not to mention hair appointments and color and all of the things that we do. And spending is going to have to really be cut down even more now with everything that's happening. So I want to take a really measured approach to beauty. The new Chanel LE collection is at Saks. I saw that. Is it the whole thing now? Because I only saw the highlighters. Face palettes. First of all, I don't know about you guys, but is every single Chanel release looking like the last Chanel release? Or they take part of one release and put a couple things in that release, and then you can kind of connect it to this release over here. I love that they have 3 people creating. What I don't love is Chanel putting out a whole collection every month. I don't get it. And it's always the same colors. They always do some kind of rose, some kind of coral, and some kind of hopefully mauvey color, sometimes just orange, I'm finding. A lot of orange this year. Like, I didn't go for that big face palette, even though I've seen pictures of the one that's got the 4 in it that has pink in it. Can it come out? Is it real or did somebody use AI? That's the other thing. 5-pan LE eyeshadow, flash lip, 2 cheek balms, 2 highlights that look like last year's colors. Yeah, I'm feeling the same way, Heather. I can't keep buying the same makeup over and over and not using it. I want to use what I have. So I actually cleaned out my whole collection and I have a new system now for bringing in the things that I already have. And I'm going to do a whole video on it, but as a little sneak peek, I have little plastic containers and I have my makeup in different categories. I've got, like certain things are by brand, like I've got all my Chanel together, but I'll pull out one eyeshadow that I haven't used in a really long time that seems like something I would want to wear. And I'll pull out blushes that I haven't worn in a while. The oversized palettes, they said would be a cooler version, but I don't know when. I know. The orangey peachy colors just don't always do it for me. If it gets really, really warm, I can't wear it. And with those really bronzy tones and everything being so glittery or shimmery, it was hard. It was hard. You got the original face palette, Lisa, that was red several years ago. Hated the formulas. The only Chanel products I've ever returned. Wow. Yeah. The new eyeshadows that came out in the last collection were amazing. That really cool tone with the kind of duochromes. Like, that was fun. I had fun with that one. I'm just reading your comments. Are you guys seeing also that Dior's coming out with more things or reformulating every 5 minutes? If they're going to do a reformulation, could they work on their powders? Because I feel like every single time I buy one of them, I put it on and it sort of blends off. I know, Heather, I agree. They really need to work on their powder formulas. I love their lip products. Like, I really do. I have a lot of the Dior Addicts and, the lip maximizers. Not as much as into their oils because I feel like they're kind of messy. But, I mean, they're really pretty, but they all look the same. Like, I swatched all of the new ones at the store. It was supposed to be pink and blue and peach, and they all just look the same, like a clear with maybe a hint of tint and like some sparkle in it. I know. Those quints were so good. And now they are just not even mediocre. Like, I'd rather buy a little tiny Kaja. Dior's releasing something every week. Interested in the new fall neutral quads. Yeah, those look really pretty, but I just don't trust their formulas enough to order it from Dior. Like, I want to order it from Nordstrom so I can return it if I have to. And speaking of returns, right before I went on here, Makeup Craze put a thing up that Sephora is changing their return policy. I want to pull this up because it's one of the reasons why I shop there at all. So starting Thursday, 4/24, Sephora will accept returns and exchanges up to 30 days only. It used to be 60. And the purchase will no longer be accepted after 30 days. This will apply to Sephora in-store and online purchases, buy online pickup orders, and same delivery. How are we feeling about that? I mean, the baked Dior quints, yeah, Yes, that Paris collection was really pretty. You're okay with 30 days instead of 60? I know in Europe they don't get to return anything. So, hi, Mom. How's your puppy? Molly just got a new puppy for her dog. She got her dog a puppy, and he's not real happy about it. You couldn't comment? You thought it was 30 days? I don't know. The fact that they're changing it at all, could they change the point system? Okay, here's another little bone to pick. Why are they offering to give us $10 off on 500 points when you save up to 2,500 points and you get $100? You have to go on Tuesday and Thursday, like right when they go on, but you can grab those. Hi, Rabbi Roz. You agree that the Dior powders are not what they once were. Bought the new Rivera palette, the pink one. It's a crapshoot. Got to swatch them in person. Yeah. The points disappeared the other day, Heather. Why? Did you return something? I would call. I would definitely call. They are trying to trick people to use their points. Okay, so when you log on Tuesdays and Thursdays, what I have found is you kind of have to keep refreshing. And if about 10 after is when that reward pops up, and it's all the way down at the bottom now, and you can get the 2,500 points. What time do they go on? 11 o'clock Central, 9 o'clock Pacific on Tuesdays and Thursdays. But I'm noticing, first of all, they don't put the $100 every single time. So you do have to be patient, but it does go on. And I find that there's a little bit of a lag because I feel like they want you to use your points on something else before they put the reward on for 100. It is not as easy as it used to be, but they are there. I just got one a couple weeks ago, and I'm waiting on another one right now because I just have more points. I know, $10 or $20 for your points. It is suckers. It's big time suckers, isn't it? Noon your time, log on to the website on Sephora by Roz and type in rewards, and it will give you, all those little samples that you can get for free, but you have to pay, 100 points for them. And as you go down the list, I'll pull it up on Sephora on a tab and just show you what's on there right now. And I'll show you where that is. I'm going to share my screen right now just for kicks to show you what I did put on my Sephora. And we'll take a look at that. Hang on. This is all new to me, guys. Okay. Did it work? Did it work? Can you see it? Yes. Hi, Rebecca. We were just talking about you. I'm like, you're the best in the whole business on getting things that are fast. You get them up and you review from your heart and from years and years and years of experience. And you are the trusted one that we can go to really get the dirt on the new things. Yes, you are, Rebecca. Everybody tell her she is the best in the biz. You're a real editor. People don't realize, like, you've been in this for so long. Not for so long, because we're not that old. 300 points they took from you last month. Did you not use your points? Are they giving them up? Rebecca, we're just talking about the fact that they changed their return policy and how they tried to trick you into using 500 points for $10 when you can use 2,500. Rabbi Roz, I want to show you this real quick. Let me just pull up the rewards. Okay. I'm inviting another screen, I hope. This is so complicated. Like, I just don't even know how people do this. Let me see if I can switch it. No. I'm looking, guys. I'm so sorry. Let me see if I stop this screen. Here we go. Okay. I think I actually got it now. There we go. Can you guys see that? I feel very professional. This is high class stuff going on here. Okay, so if you type in up at the top of the Sephora, it says rewards. And if you start scrolling down, it'll show you the new rewards, but just bypass that because they hide it at the bottom. And they'll show you all the 100-point ones that are like less than, you know, enough to even try. And then they start kind of trying to tempt you with bigger samples that you can go into a store and have them make for you for free. And then just a bunch of junk that you don't need. And then when you get down to like this section where the 2,500 is, there will be something that says rewards. And if it's not here and you go all the way to the bottom, I have been finding down in this section that that's where they're hiding the $100 rewards now, like available now. Does that make sense? Rabbi Raz, did you get it now where this is? Yes? Okay, let's see if I can switch to the other tab now. Holy moly, I think I did it. I am on right now. My husband, are you on right now? Okay. Can you guys see that? Why is it not moving? I hope I'm like not making everyone nauseous. Okay. You spent your beauty budget on filler and Botox. Sephora isn't getting much of anything. I hear you. Just did a little myself up here. This is so high tech. Rabbi Raz, I'm glad you got it. Okay. Here we go. There we go. Okay. So I'm going to go down to the bottom first. This is such a mess, you guys. I apologize. Not used to this. Okay. We'll just start up here. So my very, very favorite lip liners from Sephora, these Sephora collection ones, I think they're gone. Has anyone seen that they redid their lip liners? What did you write, Rebecca? No, Sephora makes us nauseous, not you. They do, don't they? Used to be right where it was supposed to be reliably on Tuesday and Thursday. Yeah, you have to be patient and also persistent. It's a good birthday present, Heather. I've been reading more and more that the technology and everything is changing so much that by the time these kids get to be our age, it'll be all not skincare, but like things that you do with a doctor. You have a few of those lip liners. They're so good. Okay, so what I think that they replace them with is one of those lip liners that doesn't remove. You know, it's like the Fenty one that came out and the Tom Ford, like they went for long wear. I just hope the colors are the same, you guys, because I don't think I can live my life without Sink or Suede. It's like my favorite. I love it. So the contours I think are okay. I really can't speak to anything else in the Sephora collection right now because they've revamped the whole thing and I just have not spent any of my money on that, to be honest with you. I know that like some of the lip glosses are good, but some of them have that crazy plumping. So that's not for me either. The 90s one was so good too. They had really good neutral ones. Medical stuff is starting in their 20s now. I know. They're doing it preventively now, aren't they? Kids. Uh-oh, here comes my dog. He opens doors and my husband closed the door. All right, well, we'll see if he gets in here. Dress to the 90s was another one. I know they had those really good neutral colors and they're gone. Oh my gosh, you guys, I think I have to open up the door. Everybody wait 1 second because he's going to claw it. Sunny. Come here. Hi. Come here. Come here. Okay, so my dog opens doors. We have like those lever doors and he claws on them. So it looks like we've like trapped somebody in every room in our house. He does. He loves lip liners. He's a professional lip liner person. All right, let's just skip this part of Sephora collection and go down. Okay, I'm going to be really honest, you guys. I just am not very into the skincare at Sephora. There are a few things that I think are worthwhile, and I'm just going to like breeze through this because I'm going to do a whole updated skincare video with the things that I use all the time. But I have been trying out these items from In Beauty, and I actually really like these two. The Elastic Skin one has copper peptides in it, which is something that was missing from my routine. And the Extreme Cream is just a great sealant, you know, like it's like almost like a La Mer kind of a feel, but more natural. You going to shower? Okay. I know Sink or Suede isn't there. It's not, oh my gosh. The eye cream looks amazing. Right now, I'm trying to work my way through the Sarah Creel one because it was $100. And I actually really like it because it's got kind of a peachy tone, but so does the In Beauty, and it's less money. And it's refillable. So I'm definitely going to try that. And I also want to try their sunscreen because it looks really pretty. I've been using the same sunscreens for a long time. And I just think that they're doing really good ingredients. I mean, when I see ceramides and peptides, I get excited, at Sephora. I also like a perennial favorite of mine is this Tata Harper regenerating cleanser. And the reason why I like it is because in the morning when I've got like my, whole entire whatever's left on my face from sleeping, like all sealed in and I need to get that off. The regenerating cleanser has like little beads in it. So it gives you like not a rough exfoliation, but it just kind of loosens everything up really well. It lasts me forever and it doesn't strip my skin. I really like it. Lisa, hi Lisa, you tried the In-Beauty cream because they sent it to you, but it irritated your skin. Ooh, okay, body lotion. I know using things that you can't use on your face, on your body is a great trick. Korean beauty brands do amazing skin for a lot less money. You are so right. Amanda Z, I know she's a lot younger than us, but she shows a lot of that. And I always go to Penn Smith for skincare. I feel like she has like the whole internet underneath her skin. And I know that she's really into red light and she kind of focuses on ingredients rather than products, which I appreciate because she gives them to you in a lot of different ways. Allies of Skin. It's another one I keep hearing about. See, I'm not a person who has gotten any PR. So everything that I buy, I really want to use. Sephora Skincare. Oh, did you guys see that the really famous SkinCeuticals, vitamin C, the ferulic and vitamin E went off of patent? And now everybody can actually copy their real formula that they charge $1 bazillion for. And now we're going to be able to have carbon copies of it. People like Charlotte Tilbury don't like that, but Lisa, I haven't tried the outside. Is that the one that Scarlett Johansson put out? Because I feel like some of these celebrity brands are cash grabs, and then there are other ones that I feel like have really good teams around them. I just read that Hailey Bieber's skincare road, her makeup and skincare, that she's shopping it right now for $1 billion. I feel like Mike Myers, $1 billion. But yeah, I always am not sure what to try celebrity-wise. People have been copying it for years. Yep. I actually took a step toward Prequel, and I have found that a lot of their products are really fantastic, and they are not expensive at all. She keeps coming out with new things. There's a brand new one over here. This one is called Half and Half Peptides and Ceramides. This is like a milky kind of toner. See that texture? But it's very hydrating, but not heavy. And I feel like it's going to be such a good one in the summer. And just like an added boost. I love this stuff. It's really great. The Prequel Mist and the Cleanser. I love the Cleanser. I even use it in the shower. And I bought the one with salicylic acid for my son, and he uses it with a scratchy thing on his back for, back knee. Half and Half is great. I'm going to do, I'm going to do a skincare video like really quickly. The other thing that's on here, the Tower 28, the hypochlorous acid, for anybody who's prone to breakouts or goes to the gym and can't rewash their face and they have to go back to work. Like if you go midday, spraying yourself with hypochlorous acid kills all of that bacteria. You don't have to buy the one from Tower 28. They have really cheap ones on Amazon. I love the cleanser. It is so good. And I don't even feel bad about using it in the shower because it's so well priced. Charlotte Tilbury water cream was quite nice, but $100. I know. Peptides and ceramides, if it's going to pack something, the thing about moisturizers is their job is not to do the job of serums. It's to seal everything in. This is my dog crying. Sunny, come here. So sorry, you guys. I feel like I have little kids and they're disturbing us. But I wouldn't be mad about that. You can't live without the Tower 28. Molly, what is the other thing that you, the castor oil one that is just like the miracle with the myrrh, and what did you find that was so inexpensive and such great skincare? The Prequel Mist is the same thing as the Tower 28. Cool. You do get a huge bottle of Prequel. It's ginormous. I mean, like this body moisturizer that they have, this thing lasts you forever. It's like never ending. I love it. Anytime I don't have to buy more skincare, it's a good month. Anybody else? Molly, what is the stuff that you bought? Retype it. Hate to say it, so expensive. Dr. Barbara Stern serum is the only thing that's completely caused the red spots on your face to disappear. 1 drop a day. Then it's worth its weight in gold, Lisa. Keep going. If it's not broken, I don't fix it anymore. When it comes to makeup, I'll try new stuff, but I'm really stubborn with skincare. Like if it's working, I'm not changing, what I'm doing if it's working for me. Seasonally, you know what works for you. Don't drop it in the shower. Your pump broke. Ooh, the Prequel one? Are you talking about the Prequel one? Yes, Molly wrote the castor oil with 10 drops of frankincense. Can add a little jojoba. It's all from Whole Foods or Amazon. Just mix it. It's cheap and she can't go a day without it. You guys, and her skin looks incredible. So incredible. No idea whether it's worth it, but you did pick up a small bottle of the Merit Serum. You guys, I actually like the Merit Serum. I like it in the summertime when I'm not in need of crazy amounts of hydration. It's a biphase, so you have to like shake it up. Is it sitting over here? I think it is. Yes. It's a biphase, so you shake it up, and it's an essence, so it's really runny. And it's a great skin prep before makeup. Sunny, you're going to have to come over here if you want some love. So sorry. Dr. Rogers has a balm made of only castor oil and glycerin. I use daily on dry spots. Oh my gosh. Speaking of. Okay. So I've been dealing with chapped lips the whole winter on a whole new level. And there's literally not one thing that I have tried that has worked. So I talked to my dermatologist, and this is called Cordybalm. This is what they give to people who are on Accutane that like really, really dry out. It's not prescription or anything. You guys, not only is it the best chapstick, it's the best lip mask. They have like a pot also, so you could put like a little extra heavy duty on it. Sunny, come here. And if you put this on before your lipstick, it smooths out the lines so that you don't have gathering. I'm telling you, Amazon Cordybalm. It's a very glamorous product, I know, but ooh, I love it. Anybody else using anything great for chapped lips right now? Anybody? Yeah, Barbara Sturm made $1 bazillion. I do have the Elia milk on here, but I really like the Prequel better. And I put the Say Super Gel on here, and I'm not really sure why, because it's really not skincare. Okay, we're going to go to the next section. For tools, you guys, obviously, Sunny, can you guys believe my life right now? Okay. I love my Air Wrap. Anytime you can buy it on sale, I think it's a good thing. Hey, Rick. These are my favorite hot rollers. I am back in, Hot Rollerville. Oh, the Iris and Romeo. I love that one too in the squeezy tube. And I just bought their SPF. Okay, this is the one that Molly's talking about. It's a lip balm. And this stuff is great. My husband's coming up here to get the dog. Hi, can you have Sunny go with you? Okay. This Iris and Romeo lip balm is amazing. Like thick, like you have to really squeeze it. And then it comes out. And I'm in love with the CeraCreole lip balm. But you guys, I have never had a product that gets used up faster. It's wonderful. I love the colors. I bought all of the tinted ones that I liked, the color of. But I go through them so fast that I feel like in a week it's gone. Am I crazy? You guys, the Iris and Romeo just came out with an SPF. Let me see if it's sitting here. Okay, so I usually really hate SPF lip products, and I kind of still do. First of all, this thing weighs like a lot. So I feel like it's luxe. It's like not going to get fingerprinty because it's so pretty and it's got the, the glass. But the product in here, it doesn't taste like SPF. It's got color. It's like it's not a sticky balm. It's kind of a smooth one. And it feels so good. And it's got SPF Mineral 50. Broad spectrum SPF. 30. And it comes in 3 shades. And honestly, it's the first time that I've put one of these on where I'm not grossed out to the point where I have to take it off. Let me see what you guys are saying. You love the CeraCreole too. Blow through it fast. Yes. Lisa, chapped lips. Augustina Spotter. Yeah. Typology. I haven't tried that yet, but it's very intriguing. Drunk Elephant. Wow, I haven't used that one in a long time. CeraCreole. Has anyone tried the K-Skin Lip Tide Balm? I have not. Kind of interested in the Iris and Romeo Ceramide Cocoon Serum. I feel less mad about CeraCreole price now that they have tinted versions. They don't feel exactly the same, but they are really nice. But the balms they go fast. So the one thing that I do really recommend from CeraCreole while we're on it is this moisture source. This stuff, first of all, it lasts forever. This is another one of those biphase. This is so ridiculously hydrating. I used to think SK2 was great. I used that. I've used a lot of essences in my time. I mean, this to me is worth the money. It takes forever to go through. You need a couple shakes at a time. It's like a watery consistency, a little bit thicker than water. And when you put it on, it's like water breaking. Like no makeup left on, but I didn't really put that much on today. But it feels so good. And if you take a little bit of this in your hand with some of her concealer, it makes a beautiful skin tint. You can do it with any concealer. This stuff is worth its weight in gold. I have been working through this for a long time. It's $95, so I would definitely buy it on sale. She does 15% off on her website for your first purchase. So I think that's a good thing also. I really do like it. I really, really like it. I like a lot of her products. I really do. And I'm not sure if her eye cream is worth it just because I'm not one of those people that thinks that an eye cream works unless it's just one of those ones that have caffeine in it to depuff. But it does have the color correcting and it's got the really good ingredients. The thing about CeraCreole that makes me want to spend money on it is that she has been in product development in the luxury space for her whole adult life. I mean, she's worked for every single big brand from Bobbi Brown, who gave her first break, Tom Ford. She's done Estee Lauder. She's done a bazillion brands. And then, of course, she helped bring Victoria Beckham to market. Like she was the original CEO there. And she's got a lot of product development in her, pocket. And when she started to realize there weren't any products for her and starting her own company, I think it takes a lot of guts to go into the beauty space, say that you're for over 40 and not feel like it's weird. What's the brand at Ulta that markets itself to older people and it's kind of like a frumpy brand? What am I thinking of? It's someone's name. I have menopause brain. Never tried the SPF. The SPF product just came out, Lise. It's not bad. And this is a good one. I just tasted it for you. She came out with the cream bronzer. Okay, regarding the cream bronzer and CeraCreole, they're holding one for me in each color at the Sephora that I go to, but she can't let me have it till Monday because it's a hard launch. So I'm going there at 10 o'clock Monday morning and I will have those up for you on Monday. If the colors are okay, I'll definitely do swatches there. It is on the app right now, but I can get to it faster on Monday because if I order it from Sephora, I'll probably get it in like 2 weeks. That won't help anybody. You've loved every CeraCreole product that you've ever tried. Okay, so let me pull up the CeraCreole on Sephora and put this up here since we're talking CeraCreole. Sorry, guys. Okay, here we go. I'm getting the hang of it. All right, let's go through it. Okay. I know, Red v. Wade. I'm going to like just scroll back because I missed a whole bunch of comments. Okay. Her sunscreen, I do love. She has 2 colors now. The original one was called Vacation Now. And honestly, I did wear it on vacation because it makes you look like you have a tan. But where's my little secret weapon? My secret weapon's still going to be a secret. It'll be in my skincare video. It's made by a Vacation brand, and it is the best mix-in for adjusting foundations, and I love it. Okay, let me go back a little bit. She wrote back a lovely letter to you, Lisa. What did she say? I told them that I think that they should put this out in a less heavy, smaller bottle with a spray so we could take it with us and refresh instead of just using, you know, boom boom milk. This is better. And she made it sound like, you know, stay tuned kind of thing, like great minds think alike, something to that effect. So they must be coming out with some kind of a mist. What is ethylene bracelet? Synthetic musk fragrance. Oof. Okay, that sounds icky. Everybody has certain triggers like that you just can't do. I smell the Westman Atelier lipstick and I'm done. Like I can't wear it. But everybody, you know, has their own things. Circa Red Lip Balm would be great. Hopefully she'll do it for holiday. Wouldn't that be fun? I'm excited about the bronzer too. Allergic to US filters, make you break out. Do you buy Korean or Australian? I wish that the FDA would, I wish the whole government right now, but I wish America would catch up to the rest of the world on all of these great SPF filters that are out there. They're so behind, and all they care about now is that whether it's mineral or not mineral, you know, reef safe or not reef safe. That Westman Atelier lipstick, I'm telling you, it's really hard. Okay, so the Sarah Creel over here, her concealer is meant to be used as an all-over product. You know, I think we've all been doing that for a long time. The older I get, the less face makeup I can wear. It just starts to like settle and crack and look horrible. But if I'm selective about it, kind of that Lisa Eldridge way of, you know, doing the different parts of the face, her stuff works great. And if you mix it with any, you know, essence that you have or a little bit of moisturizer, if you don't have this, it is really nice. Not going to ever knock down my Lisa Eldridge skin tint because as far as I'm concerned, that stuff is magical. I don't even understand it. I don't get how it works. I don't understand how it gives me coverage without looking like anything's on my skin, without it being in one line. It's crazy. Lip grip was okay. Honestly, don't spend your money on lip grip. Spend your money on the Cordobalm. It does the same thing. MAC Prep and Prime. I usually just can't even be bothered with a primer unless my lips are a disaster. Hard time with mineral. I still love the Victoria Beckham concealer too. I have to use 2 colors, one to correct and one to brighten, but I do love it. The Sarah Creel concealer is great. Love the lip balms. This is the priming thing that we're talking about. It does fill in lines. It's very silicone-y feeling. So if you don't like that kind of slip, you're not going to like it. Her lipsticks, guys, are very nice. They have done, I think, a pretty good job of getting colors. Let's open this. But they're not as cool toned as you would think that they would be, you know? She definitely has some deeper colors that I think are gorgeous. And she's done, you know, things that lean more neutral to warm, but I don't feel like any of them are super cool. I know Rabbi Raz and I both feel the way that we do. Double Standard is the one that's my favorite. What are your favorite colors, guys? Anybody? Let me go back. We talked about these and the eye cream. Okay, her mascara. Here's my issue. I am a person who likes length. I'm not a person that likes volume. The way that I would get volume, if I had time today with figuring out what I was doing with the computer, is I would take one of my liners and I would go up into here and tight line. To make my lashes look thicker. I mean, obviously you can go to town on it. The thing about her, I don't have it sitting here. I must have given it to somebody already. It just was too clumpy for me. I didn't feel like I got the length that I was getting from most mascaras, and I'm a tubing mascara fanatic. I've literally tried every mascara that's come out lately. I can give you the rundown on all of them if you guys have questions. I've tried the Prada. I think the brush looks really cool, but honestly, head to head with the new Armani, I actually think the Armani holds a curl better. I think it's a little less heavy than the Prada. Both of them, however, did transfer on me because they're not tubing. I wear consistently just a very, very small amount. One of the ones that I wear all the time is Vastlash. And even though this is Victoria Beckham, it's not normal tubing, but it comes off only with water the same way with tubing. It just doesn't come off in tubes like her other formula. I like both of them. Another one that I just tried that I love, this is on Nordstrom. It's by Revitalash. It's their Length and Define tubing mascara. Holy cow, you guys, for a daytime look, or if you're like willing to like stay with it, this stuff is beautiful, and it really gives you that fanned out individual lash, but also is natural enough that if you did it, it doesn't have to look like, hi, I'm wearing mascara. I have tried the Kulfi also. I'm going back and forth on it from it's working, and then if I get too much on the brush, I'm like, ooh, it's too clumpy. But it is the one tubing mascara that I have found that gives you volume and length, which is crazy. I mean, Vastlash to me is the one that has done that. The Ilia New Brown mascara is in your cart. The Ilia transfers on me because it's not tubing. Thrive, I think, makes a brown. Isn't that right, Molly? Doesn't it? You're loving the Kulfi. Are you like getting all of it off on the edge? Because I feel like it comes out with too much mascara on it, and that's where I run into a problem. Lisa, I bought a whole bunch of stuff from Izamaya because I have a bunch of her lip things. When she decided that she would drop the delightful container that I'm not going to name so I can put this on YouTube, and you could buy her lip products before she went into Sephora without the body part. I bought some of them and I really liked them. They have a little tiny drawing of one on them, the older ones. I like her balms. I tried the glosses when I was there. I always try lip products in store on the back of my hand to see if it outlines all of my wrinkles. And her glosses did that. Like it settled. So I didn't pick it up. Interesting. To me, mascara person too. Did not like the Vital Lash to dry on your lashes. It's not a real wet formula. You love the Hourglass. The Hourglass is great. The other one that I really like is the Releve mascara from Surratt. And the thing that's so cool about this tubey mascara is that, I don't know if you can see this, but it has fibers. So it really adds like beautiful length without a lot of bulk. You just have to be really careful to like let it dry so that, you know, it's not getting all over the place. I find that with a tubing mascara, you got to work while it's wet and then you're done. Because if you try to layer it up, it gets clumpy. You love the new Kitten Lash, Burnt Umber. You've been using it nonstop. Is it transferring on you? Do you put it on your bottom lashes? Lisa, the Kulfi is definitely one to try. Actually, I'm going to do a whole brand video on them because I am loving, like obsessively, never been a lip tint person before. Let me take this SPF one off. Okay, so these are a lip oil hydrating lip tint. These from Kulfi. And you put it on. And then what I do is I let it dry. I tend to put like something dark in the center. And then I reline my lip and put on like whatever lip product I'm wearing that day. If I don't just want to wear this, like if I'm putting on a lipstick over it. Do I have a lipstick? I'll put a lip gloss on. It will stain my lips so that if like I start eating or I'm at a party, I've got something underneath. I eat lipstick. I'm from the generation that doesn't think that lipstick is meant to be on for like a whole day. If you eat something, you put your lipstick back on, but love it. The Surratt mascara with the metal wand gives the fluffiest lashes. I'm dying to try that one. They keep selling out of stuff. Sometimes it's hard to find. Heather, you haven't had any transfer. That's so good to know. Molly, the Benefit ribbon tubing is a lie. It's not tubing. Has anyone tried the new one from Tarte? They just came out with a new tubing one. I haven't tried that one yet. It doesn't look red on you. The Burnt Umber you're talking about? Yeah, because some browns lean kind of red and some of them lean a little cooler. Almost like a taupe. I want to make sure I've seen what everybody's said here. Okay, so Monday, I will have swatches of all of the CeraCreole that'll be on my Instagram, and I will put it into my, first Sephora what I bought video because I've already bought a ton. Not a ton, but a ton for me because I haven't really bought much. I'm not going to buy her brush because I don't think there's anything magical about buying her brushes. Are we all cool on the CeraCreole? Yes. Okay. Let me remove this. I know this is getting like so long, and if anyone is like bored, it's totally fine. Okay. Let There we go. Okay. The new VB mascara is going to actually look more red. Oh, her Bordeaux one. Yeah. I'm going to buy it at Nordstrom so I can return it instead of buying it from her website. The eyeshadow palette that I saw that she put out only at Nordstrom, it was warmer than I thought it was going to be for Bordeaux. It's funny. Bordeaux is one of those eyeliners that really can make you look kind of ill if you're not careful. At least me. Kind of gives you like that pink eye look. Korean mascara from Neogen that has that same Surratt wand. Oh, the one with the metal wand with the serrated. Hard to find. For hair care, you guys, I know it's expensive, but I love Orbe. And I use their dry shampoo and their texturizing spray on a daily basis. The Gold Lust and this. And then if I'm going to be using anything hot on my hair, I use their dry heat protector. Love it. I think they have great shampoos depending on your hair type. And I'm obsessed with K18. I use their detoxifying shampoo probably once a month. I don't wash my hair that often, like wash my hair. But I do love the K18 shampoo and conditioner, especially if I'm going to have any treatment done to my hair. Like it's a great hair prep. And the K18, the repair mask, here's a little tip. When you put it in your hand, you need a very small amount. Like that $75 thing should last you months. You have to activate it by rubbing it together like this and then put it through your hair. And make sure you get it like all the way down to the ends and brush through it even. And it will really make a huge difference in breakage and just overall look of hair. Let me catch up on your comments here. Not Sephora, but Chanel La Rouge Duo Ultra Tenue Gloss. Amazing for night out with dinner. Felice, you know what? I just saw that they were coming out with new glosses, and we are not getting them in the United States because it didn't pass something in the state of Oregon. Told this by my Chanel essay. So there's 4 lip glosses that keep going around and around on Instagram. I'll put them back up on mine so you guys can see them. And if you want them, at this point, they're going to be so expensive because you have to get them from abroad. But we're not talking about that. This is the stress-free zone of just talking about beauty. K18 dry shampoo, use only a bit. Molly, I have not tried it. Is it powdery? Because I saw that it's not, an aerosol, which is appealing. Is it powdery? Like, does it change? Is it for blondes only? If I have roots like I do right now, does it show up? They don't even wear lip gloss in Oregon. Very funny. Not powdery at all. I have to try it. I have to try it. Okay, my 2 other things that I like ride or die on right now are this antisocial leave-in mask. When my hair starts to look really dried out during the week, like when I haven't washed it and there's a lot of product in it, if I use some of that antisocial and I brush it through, it really makes my hair look less kind of frizzy. And also this disco spray goes a long way to get rid of that dry shampoo look that your hair gets, where it just starts to look like your hair is matte and it doesn't weigh your hair down. It's so great. Like you spray it on, you brush it through, and your hair looks shinier. Use way less than you think, or it's too much of the K18 dry shampoo. Not powdery, it's liquid. Doesn't show up if you use a little bit. Do you spray it on your fingers and then go in, or do you spray it directly on your hair? Oh, the IGK dry mask is so great. I love it too. K18 doesn't dull your hair. Spray directly on your hair. And Lisa, I have to try it, and I have to buy it during the sale. Okay, let's get off of hair. Anybody else have a hair thing that they want to talk about? We're going to lips last because that is just crazy. Let's just go to complexion really quick. So I will tell you that my 2 ride or die complexion products are not sold at Sephora. One is the Lisa Eldridge Skin Tint, and the other is the foundation from Suku. Those are my favorites. I also really like the Prada because I feel like it's a great formula no matter what your skin type is like. I feel like it works for people with drier skin. It works for people with oilier skin. It gives you a really nice finish. It's long lasting and it's really nice. We talked about the Ceracreal. The Hourglass Veil, I do like. I don't love it as much as I love the Lisa Eldridge, but it is a beautiful skin tint. Beautiful. For people who have special occasions, and you guys are, if you're doing photography of any kind, I mean, the Armani Luminous Silk it's still a great choice. You get no flashback. It makes you look natural but perfected. It's just one of those formulas that I feel like has stood the test of time. The Westman Atelier concealer, I don't know who's tried that. It is definitely on the heavier side, and you need to use the smallest amount. I do not like it under my eyes, but I love it on sunspots, so I'm using it that way. Lisa Eldridge, Prada, love it. Okay. Now the Patrick Ta, I just go back and forth on it a whole lot. I think if you are as dry as the Sahara, like me, I think it works. I think if you're not, I think it's just a slippery mess. So it's one of those where you have to really just kind of try it out. And to be honest, all of these SPFs that are on here, the Rare Beauty, the Tower 28, and the Say, I haven't tried to go back to any of those yet because it's not nice out here yet. It's still freezing. Molly's still getting snow, and I mean, it's been very, very cold here still. I'm in the Chicago area. Don't need foundation. Don't know why. You're tempted to try the New Guerlain. Talked yourself out of it. I don't have a shade match in the Guerlain. It's too warm for me. I also don't have a shade match in the Danessa Myricks that everybody loves. It's 80 where you are today. Heather, can we come to your house for this next time? I'm coming to you. I do have a bunch of concealers on here that I love. I'm still think the Natasha Denona, if you've got something to hide, she's your gal to hide it. And she's got a bazillion colors, and you can shear that out and make it into a skin tint, a foundation. It's so concentrated. I don't know if you could ever use the whole tube. She has color correctors in that formula, which is great. The Kosas is just a nice, creamy, lightweight concealer with that little bit of caffeine in it if you're puffy. I still love my Givenchy. I know they're going to reformulate it like they did with the foundation, so I'm scared, but I'm going to buy another one so I don't have to think about it for a little bit. The Refi, I feel like, is really underrated, and they have some interesting colors and undertones. I feel like it's a brand that doesn't get enough props. And of course, Tom Ford, the Traceless Soft Matte. I mean, if you're going to splurge, do it during the sale. I did put the Givenchy color correctors on here. I love them. I use the peachy one, and I looked for the lavender one. They had the blue at my Sephora, and I was like, I don't think I want blue. And I know the green is great for people with redness. Let me see what you guys are talking about here. 31 in the far northwest burbs. Felice, we're both in Chicago? I didn't know that. I'm north of the city. It's cold here. It's sunny, though. You love the Danessa. Yeah, I do not have a shade match. The lavender's only on the Givenchy site for limited. I think you're right. I think I remember Lexi saying that. North Barrington. I'm in Northbrook. I probably shouldn't say that, but oh well. Okay. Anybody have any other concealer news? Does the Refi concealer have somewhat of a medicinal smell? Yours does. You're not sure if it's normal. I will smell it for you later, Lise, and let you know. I smell every lip product, so maybe I'll start smelling the concealers too. I don't know. It's not out, so I'll have to find it. Anybody else? Concealer? Last call. Only bought more VB. I mean, I got mine right here. Love it. Love it, love it. Love it with skin tint. If I'm going more full coverage, I'm going something else. Okay, let's talk about powders because the new Givenchy came out. And I bought 2 of them. I don't want to blind anybody. I bought the pinky, the Voile Rose, whatever it's called. The one that everybody loves. And I also, for those of us who are trying to brighten up the under eye, I bought number 1 also because it's got the canceling out, that sallow skin and kind of brightens. They are matte. I'm going to show you. I need a clean puff. Here we go. Okay. So it is matte. You don't need a lot of it. I tap all 4 colors when I go on. It does come with a brush, but I think it's sort of there for show or for emergencies. And I always tap it off, but it's not a highlighter. And it does a really nice job. It's very finely milled, gets rid of the shine. And I'm going to look like a powdery mess, but I usually go into the green by itself if I'm red anywhere, and then just kind of go into these colors for my under eye brightening and do one of these. And then anytime that I put powder on, I give myself a little spray. I moved everything out of the way that's always sitting right here, so I could put the computer over here because it doesn't sit right here all the time. This is the Boom Boom Milk. That's what I want the CeraCreole to do. I want them to make a mist like this. I do like the Boom Boom Milk because it doesn't disturb makeup. It's a really fine mist. Can you see that? It's just, it doesn't mess you up, but it just makes things like not powdery. But if you're looking for a matte powder, these are great. Whoops. I know, Felicia, I want the bronzer too. I saw the, I mean, I'm sure they're going to be great because this formula is good. And now, you know, honestly, their loose powder, I think, is very similar to meteorites. I like meteorites better just because I like the way, you know, that they sit out and they're beautiful and everything. But for a finishing powder, just on like the perimeter to get glow, you know, if you stop thinking about it, you know, we all still love the old one. And I haven't bought the new one. I'm rationing this, you know, the last of the old formula. But the new one, if you don't use it with a puff and you use it with a brush and you just do it like you would a finishing powder to get glow, I think it's a very pretty powder. It's just not marketed the way that they should be. The new Laura Mercier powder bronzer is the best new. Is it the one that's the duo, Lisa? The Givenchy looks great. Laura Mercier Duo Bronzer. You want to swatch at me too. I want to look at those undertones. Molly, you're going to get shade 1, but it's sold out. Boo. Oh, on the Givenchy? I think you get a discount on their website if it's your first purchase. So if you've already bought from them, use a different email. You like the Boo Boo Milk? It's the only Violette product that I like very much. I haven't tried anything else from her, but I do like the Boo Boo Milk because it's portable. It's a great thing to bring. Somebody has a 20% discount code that I saw that applies to the Boom Boom Milk. I think it's Lexi. The bronzer duo. So Lisa, is one side matte and one side is glowy? Is that what I remember seeing? Lexi. Yes. Okay. I'm not crazy. Sophia has one. Okay. What brand is that spray? Violette FR. Yes. It's called the Boom Boom Milk. Lexi and Sophia. Choose the code for the Boom Boom Milk. Okay, good. It's 20 off at Sephora. Is it sold out? Because I'll tell you, things that are selling out magically are put back on if you go on. Like, I wake up in the middle of the night sometimes and I'll look and see if something's back on during the sale because they like to play games with us. Things that are sitting in my cart right now keep going in and out, which irritates me. If you don't have the Guerlain Meteorites, I highly recommend them. I think they're beautiful. I think as far as a finishing powder goes, the only thing that comes close in a pressed powder for me are the Chantecailles occasionally that are pressed. And it just depends on what they come out with. It's not a permanent product. We all love the Hourglass, but we all have Hourglass, don't we? Raise your hand if you have Hourglass already. Plenty of it. And the only setting spray that I'll use, unless I have to like glue my face down for some reason, is the Veil. Just because I think it gives you that nice mist. It does make your makeup last. It kind of melts everything, but it isn't alcohol dry out, you know, crazy setting spray. You have the Hourglass Radiant Light Powder, Chantecaille Lotus Powder. Me too. I still have the Lotus and love it. It's one of the best. I still have some of the old Dolce & Gabbana ones when they were made by Shiseido, and they're such good powders. Oh, they're so good. But there just isn't anything else like that. And I do think that a little bit of radiance is great for everybody. Does anybody else have like powders that they want to talk about? Sephora will restock and mess with us. They already are. I'm seeing it already. Okay, so highlighters. I love the Victoria Beckham. I love the Chanel Balm Essentials. I am not a person that is bothered at all by the texture of these or, you know, how it feels on the skin. I feel like it hydrates. Some of them are more sparkly than others, but the one that's permanent called Sculpting, it's literally just radiance. It's not sparkly. It's not shimmery, but it gives you kind of a little hydration, which I welcome at every turn. And it just gives you that like really nice glowy skin. Laura Mercier bronzer in shade 10. Don't feel like either shade is glowy. One side reminds me of RMS Beach Rock. Oh, I like Beach Rock, Betty. You know, those RMS blushes are so great. That's the kind of thing I want people to shop their stash for. That's the kind of stuff that's not sitting out where I'm like, oh, I forgot about that. I need to take that out. I love that. I bought that because I love that. That's the feeling I want to have. A muted version of, oh, you're making me really want to go play with that, but I'm waiting till Monday when all the kids are back at school. Sephora's like a playground now. I'm a teacher. I mean, I was a teacher forever and I love kids, but not at Sephora. The other bronzer that is my favorite is from Phytosurgeons, and I will do a whole video with them because their formulas are so different. But when I tell you that they have a shade for everyone, they have a shade for everyone. Every intensity in both a golden and a cooler rose kind of a color. They are so brilliant with their formulas, and we'll talk more about that. But, oh, I mean, good stuff. And their whole line, I just want to talk about. Did they pass an age limit at Sephora? No. And I walked into one of mine the other, like, couple weeks ago, and there was a birthday party going on. And they were doing the makeup on the birthday girl. And then I think the mom was giving them all like, you know, a little money to spend. And I thought it was just, I raised a boy. I'm not going to comment on that. Yes, they're doing birthday parties at Sephora. You can have your daughter's birthday party at Sephora now. I know, it's crazy. I never do this, but you have 3 shades of Thermos bronzers and you love them all. Can I tell you something? There's certain things that I buy all of because I love them so much, like the Armani liquid blushes. Forget it. I love them. They stay on all day. There's 4 new ones that are going to be at my house on Tuesday. that have a shine to them. I just bought all of them because they were on Nordstrom and now they're sold out. So they do like that little tease in one store and before they launch everywhere, which I can't deal with. These marketing things that these brands do, they're all trying to take a note from Tom Ford. You know, he would let a couple out and get everybody all freaked out. And then Pat was queen of the FOMO. I think she developed FOMO in a lab and then, you know, put it out into the universe. Just launch it, put it in the stores, put it in Europe at the same time that you put it in America, and give it to Australia also while you're at it, and Canada. Like, let's all get the products at the same time because it's a global market now. We see what everybody's getting. It's not fun. Like, we're all waiting for the powder highlighters from YSL right now, right? Why aren't they here? They're everywhere. They could be here, but they're not here. Stuff like that just is, I don't get it. I don't understand why they do that. Yeah, the YSL blushes are great. I have some of them and I really like the ones that I have. I just bought a new shade at the sale, that rose one. I haven't tried it yet. The shades that you want aren't at Selfridges either. I know. And Selfridges was such a great deal on some things. I mean, I pay for the global shipping. What is it like? I think that went from 65 to 100 a year. But honestly, the stuff comes faster from Selfridges than it does from Sephora. DHL, like you get the thing and you have them leave it at the door so you don't have the nonsense. And it's so fast. I buy all my Suku there. It's ridiculous how they do the rollouts. I know. It's like a silly tease. I mean, first of all, I understand that we're seeing pictures of things way earlier than we should because people that work in the factories are taking photos because they're making zero money. And if they sell the photos to somebody who wants them of the products that are coming out in 6 months, they can feed their families. Okay, I get it. I understand. And I get that things are going to sneak out. I don't like that the brands are punishing people from posting pictures, especially pictures of products that have already been released. Brands like Dior and Chanel, which you can't even write out on Instagram anymore. Nocturnal Nude. Yeah, I want that one too. I saw that one. And there's another one that's in Europe that I want. 100% get Selfridges orders in 2 to 3 days. Sephora is like a week. I know. The 2-day shipping. They used to give things to Rouge that mattered like that. Now it's, if it's near you, we'll bring it to your house for you, like with Instacart. It's not the same. Everyone's tired of talking about the new Pat McGrath palette. I feel like we're paying luxury prices for high-end makeup. Exactly. I did just read that all of her palettes on Sephora have been redone. They all say new on them now, every mothership. And that they took out all the baked shades. And the assumption is that she took her formula to LVMH for the new line that she's producing, but none of them are going to have the baked shades anymore. So if you have one of her old palettes, you have, you know, a limited edition, I guess, item, not with the sticker that she put on it to try to sell everything. But take a look at the website. I know. Heather, we all wanted her to try and we wanted her to care, but now we know why she's not. She's going to make a killing on LVMH and then she's going to make them buy her out. I mean, it's math. It's Pat math. Mother math. There's so much good indie makeup now. It's just a different world. My whole thing with the motherships is I don't know what to do with them. Like I have them in drawers because they weigh 1,000 pounds and they don't stack well and they're all in their little cases and it's just too much to take them out. I'm such a quad or a quint person these days. I know, you guys, it's been fun. We can totally stay. If you want to stay, we can wrap this up. I am fine with anything. Thank you so much for being here. I'm going to whiz through the highlighters for anybody who cares. The Tom Ford Shade and Illuminate, if you don't own it, there are some pretty ones, and I would only buy it on sale. I think that Merit Dewy Highlighting Balm is a good dupe for a similar formula that you would get from the Chanel, a little bit thinner, but the same kind of look and feel. I do love the Westman Atelier, these tinted highlighters. They're great, and I love her sticks. This Say Glowy Balm in the darker color, I mix that into sunscreen for kind of a I'm not super white look on the beach. I actually have a whole thing set aside already with a whole bunch of SPF and beach stuff, so I'm going to do that. Petal is so lovely. I love it. Have a good day, Rabbi Roz. Yep. Bye. And these Armani highlighters are so wonderful. I have the pearl one and I have the one that's kind of rosy toned. They're beautiful. They're long lasting and they're easy and they go in your purse and super good. And the Makeup Forever has always been a great highlighter. They don't really have them in stores anymore, I don't think, but they are a really nice formula. I like highlighters that aren't very highlightery. I kind of want a glow now. I don't want stripes to the sky. I've never been a super bling person, but I'm even less so now. I am going to go up here. Now the contour bronzer thing, I feel like they call a lot of things contours that are bronzers and a lot of things bronzers that are contours, and we can debate that at some point. But I still love my 0.5 shade and Illuminate. I think it is one of the best bronzers out there. Biscuit, I still love so much in the cream. These new ones, I picked up 3 that I will share with you. They are a beautiful formula if you guys haven't seen them yet. Does anyone want to see them right now or do you want me to whiz through? Tell me. Use truffle. That is, you're so tan. That's why. Bought this one. That's like the Fizz Jam. And you would think that like I wouldn't be able to wear these, but I did gently blend them. I'm going to overdo it so that you can see the color. But they are so pretty. And you don't have to overdo it like I did. You can really get like a soft look. What a pretty powder. I mean, for $75, they better be really pretty. And I'd like them to do my laundry too. That would be nice. I also picked up the one that I think most people are going to want, which is Petal Biscuit. And you guys, they feel like silk, like literal silk. And I'll just put this one on gently so you can see, but they really are going to be gorgeous to kind of do that Patrick Ta thing where you can use her creams and then kind of go over it a little bit with the powders. And this is the last one that they had. This is Papa Ganache, and I really thought this was going to be way too much for me, but again, I took these very, very lightly and put them on, and I'm just going to put it on really, really lightly so you can see. They're so pretty, and you can make them work on a ton of different skin tones and at different times of the year, and they are probably going to last us like a lifetime. They're really beautiful. And I think the Rare Beauty is a bronzer. It is just not a contour, in my opinion. It looks like it's going to be cool, but then it winds up blending out kind of warm on the skin. And the Charlotte Tilbury, I think, has been around forever, and it's just one of those easy peasy contours if you're looking for one. The WA powder duos are so beautiful, Felice. I'm going, they're holding Mimi Coquette for me, and it keeps going in and out of stock, but she'll sell it to me on Monday. She's holding it for me at mine. Really quickly, here are bronzers that I love. Now, surprisingly, in the Armani, hear me out, I'm very fair. I didn't like any of them, and I went for the one that's the deepest because it has more of a red undertone, which goes with my kind of cooler undertone skin. It's like one of my favorite bronzers now. I don't think you can go wrong with the Tom Ford. I mean, Tara it's a tried and true. The Makeup by Mario Soft Sculpt, I think, is such an easy grab it and, throw it on, mindless, great product. Same with the Rare Beauty. The Hourglass powders are gorgeous. I think that the Say is a beautiful cream bronzer if you're looking for one, but I'm dying to try the Sarah Creole on Monday. The YSL is a gorgeous formula. I don't have a shade match personally because it's too warm, but I love it. But for those of you who need a cooler one, number one in Gucci has always been a favorite. Okay, the Westman Atelier Sun Tone drops. I can't decide. Are they great or are they a pain? Yeah, I don't put Hood on my channel. Sorry, I don't. And yeah. The blushes are so gorgeous. They can sheer out. I know they are. The Westman Atelier, does anybody have an opinion on the matte bronzing drops? I have to find this one that I told you guys is like my favorite. I just don't know where I put it. I put it on before this, but I moved everything because of my computer. They are from Vacation brand, which they sell at Ulta. It's called Vacation Ink. And do I have one over here? I do. I have it. Okay, first of all, my favorite dupe for the expensive Tom Ford oil is this shimmer oil from Vacation brand. This is Ulta, guys. You put this like only at night on your body, but it's got a golden hue. I'm just going to put it on my hand. It's a dry oil, so you're not going to feel like a grease ball. Gives you a little bit of hydration, but it gives your skin a really pretty glow. And you're not a disco ball, and you're not spending $1 bazillion. So I love that. And then this stuff is the best mix-in. Forget about the bronzing drops from Drunk Elephant. This is the Vacation 3-in-1 bronzing drops for face. Comes in a box that looks like this. And I use this as a bronzer. I use it as a mix-in with foundations that are too light. It is the least orange, most neutral, most natural looking color that I have seen in a bronzing drop, and this has SPF 50. So like when I was on the beach last time, I put this on so that I didn't look scary white, and it's beautiful and it smells good. And my friend came over last night to get her makeup done before this dinner that she went to, and she is so tan right now, and none of my foundations were working, and I added this to it, and it was great. Let me catch up and see where you guys are at. Yeah, the no Gomez Huda. I know. I hear you, Felice. I'm your people. Blushes are gorge. WA bronze drops are intriguing. Liz from Chicago Law Luxury Makeup loves them. So does Sophia. Of course, the light shades are out of stock today, this hour. You ordered the bronzing drops. Release day. The Serial Curl Balm never received it. They went out of stock. Never reordered. They came back in stock. Annoyed. Yep, that's what keeps happening with everything. This smells so good. The WA powder bronzer. I didn't know what shade to get the second, probably. I am going to do swatches of all of them, Heather. So if you can like hold on until Monday, I'll show you all of them. Anybody else? Bronzers. I smell like I'm like on vacation right now. My hand is so much more tan. This one's got glow and this one's got tan. Okay, we're almost done, guys. Blush. Oh, we're not almost done. I could talk about blush for about 7 years. I'm just going to say that my favorite blushes would be these Givenchy, the little powder ones. They are the best colors, super long lasting. I'm going to do a blush video or a Givenchy video. I still love this Patrick Ta formula. I don't think you can beat having a powder and a cream in the same shade, whatever direction you go, whether you go powder first, then cream, or cream and then powder. YSL, I think they're beautiful. I think it's a killer formula. I think YSL is killing it right now. It's like a brand that revived. And it's so interesting. I have a friend who worked for Armani at Neiman Marcus, and the YSL and the Armani, they put them together for, business purposes and for education. And they always used to tell her, the YSL girl wants to be noticed where the Armani woman wants to be remembered. And I was like, that's so gross. The old people like Armani and the young people like YSL. I don't think that's the case anymore. I have some of these Rare Beauty blushes. They're nice. They're like a putty formula. I still like the Pillow Talk blush from Charlotte, but I am so sick of brands just over and over and over doing the same products and the same names. I still love my Armani blushes, and the liquid ones have all of them. Can't stop using them. The Westman Atelier blushes I think are fantastic, but they're pricey. And these powders are gorgeous, and they keep going in and out of stock, and it's really not fun. And these Hourglass ones, it's kind of like the same thing. The liquid, do I want to take the time to put it on a palette and, dig it into my brush and get it on? If I want something long wearing, then yes, use the Hourglass Moments today. They're beautiful. The Givenchy and Sienna, PTA YSL CT, decluttered, got nasty. Sundrung Tom Ford broke. Oh. You're thinking about the WA powder bronzer. Heather, you're going to need a darker one because you're always really tan. I actually think you might like Ganache. That's ganache. And the other one that I have right now is Puddle, which or Biscuit with Puddle. I think it's going to be too light for you. It's much lighter. But there's, some that I'm missing. Blush, anybody? Okay, eyeshadow. I don't care how much these cost. I will probably never have to buy them again. This color is really the only one that you need, because if you just need a touch of sparkle to put a look together, you've got silver and gold. Fabulous. If you want a second one and you want some fun nighttime, I happen to love Still at the Club. And if you are into kind of softer sparkle, the Talk to My Team in the Champagne Sparkle with the pink pearl is just beautiful. Love my Natasha Denona. I will forever. That is still my, she was the reason why I got so excited about luxury makeup. Before she came to Sephora, I had her big giant palettes, and I still have all of her stuff out, and I love her. I love her. I love her. And I love her eyeshadows. You love the Gucci blushes. Oh, I didn't put those on, did I? They are good. They're very matte, but you can build them. Yeah, I like them too. And of course, their bronzer we love. I just had to leave mine open for like a week to get the perfume smell to stop. The Tom Ford new quads, both the olive one and the peach one, are gorgeous, and the formula is beautiful. And I think that if you're going to pick them up, 20 off is your best price that you're going to find. The Prada new shadows, unpopular opinion, I love the lightest one. I think it's a beautiful, very light wash of color to wear during the day. I didn't pick up the middle one because I have a lot of eyeshadows in that family, and the deepest one seemed too deep. You left your Gucci open too. I had to. Now it's perfect. Givenchy and Sienna. Yeah. I still love the Tom Ford Creme palettes. I do. And honestly, for formula right now, I want those new colors. And why aren't they out for the sale? YSL, you guys, they have absolutely cornered the market on new powder formulas. I can't think of a brand that's doing it better in every category. Can you guys? The eyeshadows are beautiful. The blushes are beautiful. People love the bronzer and the powder. If you're looking for something more matte, if you have oily skin, I hear that powder is fantastic. I cannot wait for the highlighters. They look gorgeous. If you go on Fedaro Beauty, she has beautiful pictures of those. Anybody else? Eyeshadow comments, thoughts? Mascaras we talked about, I think plenty. Lips, guys, how many do I have? 44 different lips on here. You're welcome to go through it. I have everything here from lip glosses to lip balms, lipsticks. I'm going to just do a couple shout outs to like interesting new ones to think about. If you don't have the candy glaze yet, I think it's a good one to pick up. These Edam balms are really pretty. the House Labs, these PhD hybrid, not the color changing ones because those bug me. I love the color Fig, wear it all the time. Love the Glossier now that they went back. The Valentino I only have in one color. It's kind of dry. I will forever love Lawless because she's old school gloss. Give me that thick, sticky gloss from our childhood. I love it, and I will forever, and it makes your lips look fantastic. The Kulfi lip products, this one, and you guys, I just bought their lipsticks also. They're so good. The new Merit lip oil I love, and their new liner I love. I love the Dior's. I mean, I love lip products, as you can see. The SPF Iris and Romeo. Love my Gucci. Love Merit. Love Armani. This NARS lip oil is interesting. It's not heavy, but it's hydrating. Gotta love, you know, your Prada. If you're going for a matte, might as well be Prada. The YSL. I still think these Armani lips are fantastic. The Tom Ford ones are always good. I love the Squeaky Clean Lip Balm from WA. YSL Matte and Satin, but don't like the topper shades. Wish they would do a quad with a metallic instead of the pieces of glitter. Like that thicker glitter ones from the YSL. Yeah. The Candy Glaze and the 44 Bomb Set. Nordstrom Sale. Yeah, it's a good one. YSL is the easiest eyeshadow formula on the market, in your opinion. And the prettiest. They're coming out with great stuff. I still love the Lawless Lip Mask, the Sarah Krill we talked about, obviously Tom Ford. This is that new Kulfi in the lipstick formula. Great. The gloss. This is the lip balm that Molly and I were talking about, that we have the Iris and Romeo, the Lip Cocoon. Still love the Ami Colé lip treatment. Sarah Krill, like I said, you can do Quarta Balm for no money. These Merit lip balms are really pretty. They're not long lasting. I don't mind. They're hydrating, and I think they're very, very pretty for that kind of a look, especially with like a lip oil. I feel like this look that people are doing to the extreme right now with like over contouring the outside of their lips in a really dark color, it's not going to age well in photos. It just isn't. It's an of the moment trendy thing right now, but I really think that people are going to look back on that and say, wow, that was very 2020s. So the Natasha Denona lip liners are so underrated, and I love them. So are the Say, like very creamy, and the Lawless nobody talks about. And there's one color from Izamaya. It is called Liberica, and it is a great nude. She's got it's a very old school formula, like a wood pencil. And I think we've done it. I'm not going into fragrance because that's not my bag. Anyway, did I not just have the screen up? I give up. Was I not sharing my screen that whole time? Just tell me yes or no. Farrah Hamidi lip liners, the ones you wanted, was sold out. I have not tried anything from that line. I know Lexi reviewed her. You might want to check out her video. I don't know if she did the lip liner, but I remember her talking about it. And I think Khaki talked about it also. I just am not sure when. I was sharing. Oh, good. Good, good. Is there anything else that you guys want to talk about? any videos that you want to see really soon, any swatches that you want to see soon, because Monday is my hurrah, go get it day. All right. Mwah, 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 mwah. I love you guys so much. Thanks for coming today. I'm happy to be back. This is going to be our escape from reality. We're going to lose ourselves. Oh, thank you, Heather. I want to see you. What I'm thinking about doing is Zoom and kind of moving it off of YouTube so that we can actually all take turns talking and see each other if we want to, or you can turn your screen off if you're not into it. And I'm also thinking about inviting 1 or 2 people to come on and chat with me. I'm going to start doing Thursday night happy hours. And every Thursday night, we're going to go live with whatever you guys want to do. Felice, it was fun. Good way to spend our day, right? There's no football right now. All right, you guys, so much love to all of you. Happy shopping. Don't buy a lot. The economy is not great. And we're going to learn how to shop our stash and love everything that we've already bought. We bought it because we wanted it really badly and we loved it and we had to have it. We're going to do less of that. We're going to be shopping our stash in fun ways that make it seem better, really and truly. Love you guys all. I'm going to learn some tech. Thanks for being here today. I'll see you guys soon. Everybody take care. Mwah. Bye.